Hey guys, Mizuki here. Gentlemen, gather around, take a seat, grab your energy drinks, your chips, and your emotional support plushies. Because today, oh ho ho, today we are feasting, and the dish of the day, Nintendo served cold with a side of legal humiliation. Now, if you've been living under a rock, or worse, spending all your time playing yet another remastered Nintendo game at full price, let me remind you, Nintendo is the behemoth of the game world. It's been around since your grandpa was still trying to figure out how to work a TV remote. It's so ingrained in pop culture that I bet if you walked into your grandmother's kitchen right now and asked her who Mario is, she'd probably slap you for wasting your time with such an obvious question. Of course I know Mario, the little guy with the mustache who is always saving the princess, right? And you'd be like, yes, Grandma, that's the one. Nintendo is just that big, and boy, do they love that power. They are like that one kid at school who always reminds the teacher when there is homework due. You know the type. The moment they even smell someone doing something remotely similar to their games, they whip out their lawsuit cannon like they're about to go into a boss battle. Mothers? Lawsuit. Fan games? Lawsuit. Developers breathing too close to their intellectual property. Lawsuit. I swear, if your cat meowed in a way that resembles the Mario coin sounds, they'd find a way to sue you too. But before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank you all my patrons that support my work here on YouTube, and especially my three-tailed fox tier members, Heath Rowell and Fenny Sylvy, for the incredible support to my work. You guys are amazing. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon, link is in the description below. So imagine my absolute delight when I found out that the unstoppable legal juggernaut that is Nintendo just lost a lawsuit, and not to a giant corporation, not to some edgy indie dev making a Mario knockoff. Oh no, my friends, they lost to a supermarket, a grocery store, a place where you go to buy bananas. Let us sink in. Nintendo, the company that has single-handedly crushed entire fan projects with a flick of a legal finger, just got bodied by a supermarket chain in Costa Rica. Costa Rica? You mean to tell me that all these gaming studios, all these content creators, all these mothers who got hit with legal hammers didn't stand a chance, but some guy selling tomatoes and lauder detergent took them down? My faith in the universe has been restored. So, what happened, you might be asking yourself right now, my dear hero? Well, buckle up, because this one is juicy. So, somewhere in Costa Rica, there exists a rumble little chain of supermarkets called, wait for it, Super Mario. Yes, the story was literally named Super Mario, and as you can imagine, that didn't sit well with the big N, because in their minds, Super Mario must refer to their Mario, as if the words super and Mario have never been used together for anything else in human story, ever. So naturally, Nintendo did what Nintendo does best. They loaded up, because clearly, people were walking to these Costa Rican supermarkets thinking, wow, I wonder if this is an official Nintendo grocery store. Let me pick up some Mushroom Kingdom branded cereal while I'm here. Baka. But here is the twist. Unlike most small businesses that would be cowered in fear and changed their name faster than you can say cease and desist, the Super Mario Market actually fought back. Like a true underdog in a showdown anime, they clenched their fists, stared Nintendo in the eye, and said, "Not today, plumber boy." And against all odds, they won. Nintendo lost. Legally, in court, to a grocery store. This is the kind of timeline I want to live in. I mean, think about it. Nintendo has an army of lawyers who could probably out-argue an AI and logic test, and yet they got dunked on by a small supermarket chain. This is a historical moment, and I hope someone prints this court ruling and frames it in a museum. I'd pay to see it. Now, my dear foxes and viewers, time for the facts. Take this. On a nice, wholesome story, Nintendo has lost a legal battle against a small Costa Rican business over the Super Mario trademark. A local grocery store called Super Mario in San Ramon, Costa Rica, was threatened by Nintendo that they could not keep using the name, even though that has been how the store has been known for over a decade. Nintendo started a legal fight over the trademark, and according to the owner, presented hundreds of legal documents. But finally, in December, the Costa Rican National Registry dismissed Nintendo's claim due to a missing classification in that trademark. Now this small business officially owns the Super Mario trademark for grocery stores. And the best part, this isn't just about one supermarket in Costa Rica. This is symbolic. This is for every deleted gameplay video, every mod they crushed, every fun project that vanished overnight, for every indie dev who got hit with a copyright strike for simple existing. This is for all of us. So let's try to imagine and set this stage. Imagine you're some regular dude named Mario. You own a humble little supermarket in Costa Rica, and because life is wild, you decided to name your story. Draw roll, please. Super Mario seems logical, right? Your name is Mario. It is a supermarket. Boom! Branding genius. But apparently that's enough to trigger Defcon 1 at Nintendo HQ. You see? Nintendo, the absolute corporate overlords of red-hatted plumbers and adorable pocket monsters, took issue with our boy Mario's story name. Because obviously a small business selling bananas and detergent is a direct threat to their empire of pixelated adventures. The sheer audacity! I can just imagine some lawyer in a crisp suit screaming, "Sir, we've detected unauthorized fun in Costa Rica! Deploy the cease and desist!" And that's exactly what happened. Nintendo, armed with an army of lawyers and enough legal jargon to make a dictionary cry, came after Super Mario, the supermarket, as if it had personally kidnapped Princess Peach. The argument, trademark infringement, because we all know that when we hear Super Mario, our first thought is, yes, let me go buy some lettuce. But see, big companies love to play legal guacamole with the little guys, assuming they will just roll over and cry. But Mario, oh no, our man Mario came strapped with receipts. Turns out Nintendo had never actually registered Super Mario for selling, actual stuff that supermarkets sell. Games? Sure. Plushies, of course. School supplies. Wheat flakes, but okay. But food? Cleaning products? General supermarket things? Not a single trademark registration site. They basically brought a sword to a gunfight, and instead of slicing through the opposition, they stabbed themselves right in the foot. And guess what? The National Register of Costa Rica took a look at the case and went, "Yeah, no, this is dumb. I ruled in favor of Super Mario, the supermarket." Nintendo, multinational industry-shaping Nintendo, lost a battle against a local grocery store. Let's take a moment to bask in this poetic justice. Mamma mia, our lawyers faded. Oh wait, my dear foxes and viewers, it gets better. Because now, in this absolutely chef's kiss twist of fate, Nintendo has unknowingly handed Mario, the grocery guy, not the plumber, the ultimate power move. You see? Now that Super Mario, the supermarket, holds the official rights to the name for food and supermarket goods, if Nintendo ever ever decides to release a Super Mario branded snack, cereal, earner's drink, or whatever, guess who can sue them now? That's right! Grocery Mario can now legally tell Gaming Mario to pick up his mushrooms and get out. Just picture the chaos. Nintendo drops a limited edition Mario Mushroom Gummies and suddenly bam! They get hit with a lawsuit for a supermarket in Costa Rica. Oh, how the turntables. At this point, my dude Mario isn't just selling groceries, he's selling karma, and business is booming. And this whole thing just proves a point. Big corporations think they can strong-arm the little guys because, let's be real, they usually win. They have money, influence, and enough lawyers to populate a small country. But every once in a while, some absolute legend finances the system and make a Goliath-sized company eat their own paperwork. And that is what makes life worth living. Like, let's be real, if Mario had actually decked out his story with Nintendo's logo, plastered Mario's mustache with face on everything, and had a new sign that said, Yahoo! Buy apples! Then yeah, Nintendo would have had the case. But nope, it was just a guy named Mario, running a supermarket named Super Mario. And somehow this was enough for a billion-dollar company to throw a tantrum. Now let's see some tweets about all of this so we can savor this victory with more fun together. I love this story. This makes a lot of sense, and I am 100% sure the owner did not think of Nintendo when naming his store. The word super is used a lot in the Spanish community to identify a supermarket. Nice day to be from Costa Rica. Big W para el super. Ahora todos a celebrar yendo al super para comprar cositas. Which means big W for the supermarket. Now everyone will celebrate by going to the supermarket to buy some stuff. Yeah, this fox knows a bit of Spanish too. Very basic though. We won! How petty! They should get back to making support games and stop bullying small businesses. I will agree with you. Nintendo. Costa Rica mentioned it. Costa Rican here. To add a bit more of context to the specific naming, in Costa Rica, it is very common to call supermarkets Super or El Super. The Super plus business owners name supermarkets with someone actual name of last name as in literally super plus name. And that is the moral of today's chaos, my dear foxes and viewers. Names are just names. If you don't slap copyrighted characters all over your storefront, you're probably fine. But oh Nintendo, they really thought they had this one in the bag. Instead, they got served a fresh steaming plate of Know Your Legal Limits. Baka. So yeah, I am absolutely rooting for Super Mario the Supermarket to make the most of this power move. If Nintendo so much as thinks about releasing a Super Mario themed juice box, I want Mario the grocery store owner to be standing there with legal papers in one hand and a smug grin in the other. Now, my dear fellow gamers, my dear foxes and viewers, take this story as a beacon of hope. If a grocery store can go toe-to-toe with Nintendo and win, maybe, just maybe, there is a future where gaming companies stop acting like overprotective landlords and actually embrace their fans instead of suing them into oblivion. But until that day comes, let's bask in this glorious victory and raise a toast to our new heroes, the brave supermarket workers of Costa Rica. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Would you sue Nintendo if they try to release Super Mario Spaghetti? Or do you think they will just back off and pretend this never happened? Either way, I love watching corporate giants trip over their own nonsense, and this has been a beautiful example of that. Alright, my dear foxes and viewers, like, subscribe, check out the links in the description. And remember, if a big company ever tries to steamroll you, just Super Mario them back. Easier said than done. See you guys in the next video.